Hello everyone, it's Nick aka 10-Pin Gaming, and today we're here at Echo Park Speedway for the Bennett Transportation and Logistics 250 here in Atlanta. Right now we're just upgrading our car to all level 2 parts so we don't look as bad here in Atlanta, because last time I was here in the truck series, it was not pretty, probably one of my least favorite races of all time. We were nowhere near the field. That being said, thank goodness we won Daytona, because I don't have to save up for level 3 parts. I can just buy the level 2 parts and not think about it. Anyway, I'm sure practice is going to be a slog. I want this car to feel as good as possible heading into race day, because I know I'm going to desperately need it. Anyway, here in practice now, and we made 4 or 5 different changes to the setups. I know that much I can remember. Just a car that didn't feel very good early, felt very loose to start, similar to Daytona, but it was more mid-corner and entry than on exit. As you can see here, it's just really hard to get the car in a good spot, but we went back to the drawing board. It's on, I believe, 4 times speed, if you guys want to slow it down and look at the changes I made. That being said, if you copy my stuff and it doesn't go well for you, that is not my fault. I am not a professional, nor do I claim to be. I'm not good at making setups, nor do I claim to be, and I am not actually that fast, nor do I claim to be. So if, also, setups are personal, man. Make your own. Trust me, learning the system is way better than just copying off of other people's stuff, because what other people like in a car will not be the same for you. It never will be. It's like music. You cannot just copy someone else's music taste, because that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to like it. Everyone likes different songs. You can get a good playlist from someone else, sure, but not every song on there you're gonna like. You want a playlist with every song's a banger. Anyway, more setup changes very quickly. We are setting fast laps. Our goal is met, but I assume our goal is what, 25th? So meeting our goal isn't that crazy. It still means we're towards the back, but it's still a good sign that we'll be at least slightly competitive on race day. And I do believe I did make a slight mistake with the setup. I would set the wedge lower. It's at 55 right now, and I am going to be super tight during the race. I was super tight during practice, and there just wasn't really a way I could fix it without making it loose, so I just kind of set with that. Anyway, end of practice, and we are in first place by 0.3 of a second. And this was so shocking to me. I did check, and you'll see here at 4 times speed here, I did leave the race to check that we are 105 difficulty, and we are uncut, you know, here to be honest, open, straight to qualifying. And you'll never believe the position we qualified in. I mean, obviously 0.3 clear in practice is going to lead to good results. I'm pretty confident we're going to nail the top 25 easily, but pole position was not something I thought was on the cards.
Great job, guys. Beautiful car. I'm loving the Super Speedway program. Hopefully the intermediate short track is just as good, because this has been wonderful to start the season.
That's right, folks. Our first Xfinity Series pole position, as you see the rest of your field now. And I have to say, I mean, I expected to do well in Daytona, but the rest of this success this season has been just phenomenal. I don't know why we're doing so well now, especially with the level of car we have. I mean, maybe the Xfinity Series is just for us. I don't know.
Crank it up now. Time to go.
Yep, sounds good. Thanks to Macdoor Systems as always, and thanks for the beautiful car today, guys. Still working out these pre-race speech things. I'm not very good at them. I didn't really think I'd get this far.
Head away. There's the green. Outside door.
Well, folks, as the green flag flies here at Echo Park Speedway, needless to say, I am very excited for today. An opportunity to back up our win at Daytona, proving it's not just a fluke and we deserve to be in the Xfinity Series at the very least. 1 win is special, but 2 means you are here, and that's what we're looking for today. We've got a beautifully fast car, clear of the field for the most part. Apparently we handle better than anyone else, which is crazy to me, because the car doesn't feel that great. I mean, it feels like it's really pushing in the middle of the corner. You see there, we just like, it's just a little bit, it's just a tiny little tad up. but it's out of my control, and I don't like that as Austin Hill's trying to make a move for the lead here. But we're getting good pushes through the tri-oval. It's going to be harder to pass on the outside. Just a shorter way around the track. We can keep the car down there, and not much is going to happen for a few more laps as we go into super speed here, because we are holding the lead beautifully all the way up into lap 4, where I decide to go high here because the car is super tight. I figure, you know, I can go up high and remove some of the tightness. Maybe that line will work. I learned very quickly it did not work. It doesn't work. So keep that in your notes. The high side, it's only going to lose you spots, really, unless you've got great pushers. But the AI, they're not pushing me a lot. I know we don't have a lot of friends in the Xfinity Series yet. We just got here. But it's very strange to see the AI not really want to push as we get really squirrely off of turn 2 here. It's going to scare everyone even more. I mean, the car doesn't handle that great. I don't know how it's considered fast, especially on 105 difficulty, but we are just, you know, we apparently got a fast car. Not a great handling car, but a fast car. And so long as it's out front, it handles fine enough. So we just got to keep it up front the rest of the day. As we get a good run down the back straightaway, we're going to take this inside immediately. And I'm just going to spoil it now. We absolutely cruise the rest of this stage. No one could really touch us. So it was an easy stage 1 for us. And you know what? As much as I'd love to just do this 2 more times, take the win and call it a day, I'm also like bored out of my mind, even after stage 1. I mean, we're going to cruise here off of turn 4, take the green and white checkered flag, collect our 10 points, collect our playoff point, and that's great. That's all hunky-dory. But the car doesn't feel great, even with such a great first stage.
You good with this strategy, driver?
Right, love the car, feeling great right now. Super fast is what I really mean. It's really tight in the middle. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's just leave that for the end of stage 2 when it gets to nighttime.
Interesting choice there not to adjust the setup, even though we are experiencing some tightness in the middle of the corner. But I guess if it isn't broke, don't fix it. That's the general idea. We're running plenty fast, so you know, just keep riding with it until someone proves that they can challenge. Definitely no point in doing it now. Stage 2 is not too important for us.
Car's still there. Stay low.
Things do, of course, get a little sketchy off of turn 4. We bumped into Allgaier, and it looks like he could have cleared us for the lead, and then just chose not to. Stayed outside. We got to push. Able to keep it pretty comfortably, especially on this inside. So long as we don't forfeit the inside, I'm pretty confident we can win this thing. After we clear the 7 car, we kind of just cruise for like quite some time. So we're going to fast forward this. This should be 4 times speed, maybe 8 times, because it is literally all of stage 2. And something weird happened. Austin Hill got in 2nd place, and it seemed like the pack really slowed up. So Hill's car must be bad, but just good enough to hold the lead here. As we are actually driving away from the pack, our car handles so well. We are still obviously on 105 difficulty, just like at Daytona. When the pack broke up, it split the field in half. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how to fix this. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. But we come to the end of stage 2, and another free 10 points plus a playoff point in the books, looking for a dominant stage 3 as well.
Pit road is open. Need to adjust the stop.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to change anything. We're still tight in the middle, but if we're going to be this uncontested, I think we just stick with it.
Once again, subscribing to the If It Ain't Broke, Don't Fix It method. We are not touching this car. It is a golden goose. It's been a great setup. We've been uncontested largely all day. I think we've only lost the lead twice as we come to the green flag for the start of stage number 3.
Stay low.
Once again, holding the lead on the first lap of the race, holding the bottom line. We do feel quite untouchable. Of course, we have Eric Amarola behind us now. You know, of course, he very thankfully pushed us to the lead and the win at Daytona last week. This time around, I don't think he's going to be as nice to us. We come on to lap 25. They're single file behind us, and we are pulling away just like we did in stage 2. Everything is coming up us. Amarola and company looking to get the high side working. And this is not exactly what we want to see. They're gaining the momentum off of turn number 4. Through the tri-oval, Amarola right behind us. We're trying to kind of block off that lane. We don't want to block too aggressively. Of course, he's a Toyota teammate. And we are going to speed things up as we don't get much of a contest. But we saw the idea there. The idea of if we get enough cars around the outside and there's no help on the inside, we can get things done. Amarola still looking for the same. He's just not getting the help right now. As we cruise along through the majority of stage 3. A short video today. Maybe we'll see how the metrics look. As we have Sam Mayer behind us now. Heading off of turn 4. Starting lap 32. Look to the inside there. I was kind of worried he'd send it. Luckily he didn't get the push. 10 to go. Sam Mayer waiting for the momentum, and Mayer off the back of Connor Zilic is going to ride the momentum around the outside. Amarola walked so these guys could run on the outside lane. They're not able to fully take advantage of it yet.
Outside.
Off of turn 4, Zilic now on the outside as Mayer's gone by us. He's got a little damage to the rear there, maybe some tough pushing. Mayer had the opportunity to close the door, get the inside, but he did not take it.
Stay low. Car high.
We've got absolutely no help on the inside. Nothing but our own volition. We're able to hold this bottom side at the very least. It's quicker through the tri-oval in the corners. And these guys, they're not pushing very strongly on the outside. They'll push through the tri-oval, which is an awful idea, but other than that, they don't really push too great in the corners or the back straightaway. Amarola trying to make it 3 wide back there, if you see in the mirror. And we should be pitting this time, but we're going to elect not to, against our better judgment.
Stay low. Outside.
Though we know we can run flat out to the finish and be faster than these guys. As a caution comes out.
Yeah, what do you guys think about getting 2 tires? I feel like handling's pretty important here. Up to you guys, but I think I'd want 2 tires.
Two tires is definitely an interesting choice. We'll see what the rest of the field takes. Of course, Atlanta's always been about handling. We'll see how much everyone else thinks about that as we cut to the caution replay here. And I can't quite see who that is, but definitely someone going to pit road stacking up the field. Here's a better angle. Looks like the 00 of Sheldon Creed, I believe, who comes to pit road, bunches up the field, and is just mayhem. Here's the carnage here in turns 3 and 4. a bunch of good cars damaged in the incident. As we go back to green flag racing, we have lost 10 positions by taking those 2 tires. That is atrocious. But this is a major problem. This is the first time we've had to deal with any traffic whatsoever. We've been cruising up front all day. And initially the team wanted to go with 0 tires. I really don't think we have enough time left in the race to gain all these spots back. We're going to have to hope for another caution. And even then, I don't think there's enough space in Atlanta to get the job done here. I think we've taken ourselves out of the contention for the win. Heading into turn 1, we're going to try and make things work 3 wide. Sheldon Creed out behind us trying to give us some pushing, but no other cars following. It's going to be difficult. Off of turn number 2, the momentum's going to side our way, but there's nowhere to go. We absolutely implode the back of the number 27's bumper, tapping the wall there after some more aggressive pushing there from the 00 car. Kind of don't want to keep getting pushed here. He's being super aggressive in spots where I don't quite love it, but we're having to make up ground. We're gonna have to go with it anyway. Car gets super tight in the middle of the corner. We've really got to pre-fire it. We don't really have the type of car that can handle going 3 wide back in traffic like this. Looking to split the middle. The gap's just not there. We get pushed out wide. Just nothing going. They're 3 wide up in front of us. There's nowhere for us to go. Heading on to the final lap of the race here at Echo Park Speedway. We're finally going to be able to shoot the middle between the 18 and 19 of Eric Amarola. Finally clear on the outside. Give a big shot to Connor Zilch. Makes him very, very loose. We're in a very awkward situation. We've got someone behind us trying to give us some big pushes. We're trying to split the middle of as many cars as we can, as it's Harrison Burton and Justin Allgaier coming off of turn number 4 side by side into the tri-oval at the line, and I cannot tell you who that is. My goodness, what a close finish.
I'm sorry, guys. We shouldn't have taken 2 tires. That's on me. Gutted.
And of course, after seeing the replay, Harrison Burton was the winner after 9 thousandths of a second separating him and Allgaier. And Christian Eckes rounds out your podium. Following that is Sam Mayer and Jeb Burton. That is your top 5. And then you have us, Jesse Love, Connor Zilch, Eric Amarola, and William Sowalich, who's been a rival of ours for quite some time, having to race him in ARCA trucks and now the Xfinity Series. He is starting to get on my nerves. And of course, we have to show you the rest of the field as well. Of course, pick your favorite driver, look for him, check where he finished. I don't know. I know the 20 car had a rough incident. He was in that final caution, so he finishes in last. Very tough, way off the pace. But of course, that's going to do it for today's video. I know a quicker one. Fortunately for us, we did very well in both stage 1 and 2. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'm going to leave you with the finish of this race that I just had. It was a quick race. This is not anything important. Just to pad the runtime or whatever. I don't know. It was a cool finish. It was a close finish. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. Everyone have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great whenever the time this gets uploaded. It's currently 6:53. So we'll see if this gets uploaded on Monday on Sunday or Monday. It's currently Sunday. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you've made it this far and you haven't done either of those, then you must kind of hate me a little bit. I'm rambling, so I'm going to cut it here. Y'all enjoy.